Emma stood in the middle of her own birthday party, surrounded by smiling strangers. Her parents looked directly at her. Then her mother said 5 words that shattered her world. "I'm sorry, who are you?" Within a single day, everyone she loved had forgotten she ever existed. Except for one old man, who had been waiting 20 years for someone like her. Emma Carter had always lived an ordinary life. She was 21 years old, worked part-time at a small bookstore, loved rainy afternoons, and never missed her father's Sunday pancakes. Nothing about her life seemed unusual. Until the morning of her birthday. She woke up excited. Her parents had promised a family dinner that evening. Her best friend Lily kept teasing her about a surprise gift. Everything felt perfect. After work, Emma walked home carrying a small cake she had bought herself. When she opened the front door, colorful balloons filled the living room. Her family had decorated everything. Friends laughed. Music played softly. Someone shouted, "She's here." Emma smiled. "This is amazing." But something strange happened. Everyone suddenly became quiet. Every pair of eyes turned toward her. Not with excitement. With confusion. Her father stepped forward. "Can I help you?" Emma laughed. "Dad, very funny." He didn't laugh. "I'm sorry," he said carefully. "Do I know you?" Emma froze. Her mother looked uncomfortable. "Excuse me, were you invited?" Her little brother stared as if she were a complete stranger. Lily whispered, "Who is she?" Emma's smile disappeared. "What are you talking about?" "It's me." Emma. No one reacted. No one recognized her name. She grabbed family photos from the shelf. Every picture that once included her had changed. She wasn't in them anymore. It was as if she had never existed. The next few days became a nightmare. Her apartment lease no longer existed. Her university records had vanished. Her phone contacts were empty. Even social media showed no trace of her life. Every memory. Every photograph. Every document. Gone. The police assumed she suffered from mental illness. Without identification or records, they couldn't help. Emma slept in shelters. She cried herself to sleep every night wondering if she had gone insane. Then one afternoon, someone called her name. Not Mississippi. Not hey. Emma. She spun around. An elderly man stood outside the bookstore where she once worked. He smiled sadly. "I've been looking for you." Emma rushed toward him. "You know me?" "I remember everyone." His name was Arthur. He lived alone inside an old clock repair shop hidden between 2 abandoned buildings. Thousands of broken clocks covered every wall. Some moved. Some didn't. Others ticked backward. Arthur poured tea. "You've crossed the forgotten hour." Emma frowned. "What does that mean?" Arthur sighed. "Once every generation, time creates a single invisible hour. It doesn't appear on any clock. If someone unknowingly makes an impossible wish during that hour, time grants it. But every gift demands payment." Emma tried to remember. The night before her birthday. She had looked at the stars. She had whispered, "I wish I could disappear." She didn't mean forever. She only wanted to escape stress for one night. Arthur nodded. Time listened. There must be a way back. There is. Arthur opened an ancient wooden box. Inside rested a silver pocket watch. Its hands moved in opposite directions. This watch belonged to the first person who crossed the forgotten hour. It can restore your life. Emma reached for it. Arthur stopped her. But it requires a sacrifice. What kind? You must willingly give away your happiest memory. Emma hesitated. Her happiest memory was sitting on the beach with her father when she was 7. They built a sandcastle together. He had hugged her and whispered, "No matter what happens, you'll always be my little girl." She treasured that memory more than anything. Without it, she would never remember that feeling again. Arthur waited. The choice is yours. For hours Emma couldn't decide. If she kept the memory, she would remain forgotten forever. If she gave it away, she would regain her life, but lose the moment that shaped her childhood. At sunrise, she made her decision. "I'll do it." Arthur wound the pocket watch. The room filled with bright golden light. The ticking became louder. Faster. Then, silent. Emma felt something disappear inside her. Not pain. Just emptiness. She could no longer remember the beach. She knew she had once been happy. But she couldn't remember why. Arthur smiled gently. "It's done." Emma opened her eyes. She stood once again in her family's living room. The birthday decorations surrounded her. Music played. Her father hugged her tightly. "There you are. We've been waiting." Her mother smiled. "Happy birthday, sweetheart." Everyone remembered. Everything was back. Photos. Friends. Records. Her life had returned. Emma laughed with relief. But something felt missing. Her father asked, "Remember our beach trip?" Emma smiled politely. "I think so." She didn't. Weeks passed. Life became normal again. Mostly. Sometimes Emma noticed Arthur's clock shop. Sometimes it wasn't there. As if it appeared only when needed. One rainy afternoon she visited. The shop was empty. Covered in dust. Neighbors said no one had lived there for decades. On the counter lay one object. The silver pocket watch. Beside it, a handwritten note. It read, "Thank you for choosing love over memory. Most people never do." Emma looked around. Arthur? No answer. Only silence. She smiled softly. She still couldn't remember the beach. But every Sunday, without knowing why, she always made pancakes with her father. And every time he smiled, her heart felt strangely full. Some memories disappear. But real love finds another way to stay. So if someone you love suddenly forgets the little moments you shared, don't assume they're gone forever. Sometimes, love survives. Even when memory doesn't.